Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Yes, yes, okay. All righty, so so we just all got over here from Queen's channel. I think I'm gonna send her an email and try to help her out and walk her through everything. It looks like it was her first go, and it can be a little bit tricky. So here I am, deck in hand. I'm trying to read your comments. Oh boy, what a day, huh? Yeah, I don't know what was going on with her live stream, Larry girl. I think I'm going to send her an email or something to see if I can walk her through it. Because I don't really know how she was setting up, if she was using YouTube on her phone, but then she was looking on her computer. It can be a little bit tricky. So, I don't know what happened. So here I am again, second live stream tonight. So I was in the chat room. I'm like, where are we going to go next? You know? Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Deborah, Larry girl, Lori Sue, T Barb, Noel, Debs D, Good as Gold, Estelle Harrington, Karen Dean. Yeah, they can be a little bit tricky sometimes. I know Milu's been having problems too. Hello, Jade, Janie Johnson, Bob Martin, Sweet Darlin' Lulu, Black Dragon Jazz, Rolanda Baker, Lolly Mop 2008, Sharon Blazengame. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, Mila's been having problems too. Oh, Joni S. Hello, Nelly. Ada. Lola Pain in the Bun. Yeah, we haven't even started yet. Gail from Bend, Oregon, Pacific Northwest. Lovely. Oh, Cappy's mom. Hello, my dear. Jay Rivera. How you doing? How's the Bronx right now? Oh, God. So here we are. What you guys want to know? I am here to answer your questions. Hi, Jackie. Oh, Janine Adams, you sweet dear thing. Thank you so very much. Let's see. We're all here together. We should just come up with a chat room for ourselves so that we can just go in there and chat whenever the hell we want, because it's so fun. Hillsboro, Oregon. Hello, Teresa. Nellie, mom's doing good. She's over here having her dinner. Mama, límpiate la boca. So if you can hear the TV, I'm sorry. We're kind of like hanging out in the living room, and we're watching Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, round two. Round two. Here we go, you guys. So what you want to know? The Oracle is in to answer your question. Good as gold. Thank you. $2. Thank you so much. 235 Apple, hello. Jace, hello. Lollymop, we've read on that already today, yesterday, and the day before. They're gonna have to fight to get him in. Let's see. Noel, coming in with the sunflowers, my dear. Well, we have plenty of people on Troll Patrol, Wendy. I just wouldn't even know how to set up our own chat room. Just we can just hang out and chill. Let's see. Let's see. From Yakima, Washington, Eunice, Ruffin, Washington. I love that place. We went to Seattle I think it was about 4 years ago. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous place. Is Trump having an affair with Paula White? Well, let's look. The Oracle will answer. Is Donald Trump having an affair with Paula White? Oh, God, that's just so gross. Is Donald Trump having an affair with Paula White? Is Donald Trump having an affair with Paula White? Is he having an affair with Paula White? Is Donald Trump having an affair with Paula White? Is he having an affair with Paula White? Oh, what a gross, gross man. I'm going to bring you all down. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. Shrink this. Can you see that? Got the heart, the man, the moon. Yeah. Yes, that is so gross. That's so gross, you guys. That's so gross. Yeah, there's an emotional affair, which is quite difficult for me to even imagine, because that man has the emotional intelligence of an amoeba. So, yeah. So gross. Oh my gosh. Yes, my skin is crawling too. Kathy's mom says barf. Yeah, that's so gross. That's so gross. Yep, the spiritual advisor. For Sandra, we're going to ask, can he still get it up? Sorry, you guys, we're going to keep it light, fun, chatty, because it's like 8 o'clock at night here. Sorry for the TMI. Okay, can he still get it up? Can he still get it up? Can he still get it up? Well, that one wanted to come out. Oh my God. Oh dear Lord. Oh dear. Oh my God. Okay, wait, hold on. I got to keep switching between YouTube and StreamYard, because YouTube, on StreamYard, the comments are delayed. YouTube, they're up to date. So if you see me hitting the button, I'm switching back and forth. So we got the fish here. This is talking about, the little swimmers. Okay, this one wanted to pop out on its own. The key, the man. No, ma'am. Nope. Dead. Dead, dead, dead. Dead, dead, dead. The fish ain't swimming. It doesn't go up. Sorry if I've burnt a nasty mental image in you guys' heads, but we're trying to keep it light tonight for entertainment purposes only. For entertainment purposes only. Okay, what else? The mushroom is dead. Yep, it's dead. Syphilis. Oh, dear God. Oh my God. Yeah, no wonder he's so pissy. Oh, dear God. Let's see. This is so total random, out of the blue, late night live stream. You guys, like, let's keep it light. Let's keep it light and fun. Entertain ourselves here. Katie Johnson. Who's Katie Johnson? Good as gold. Oh my gosh. Who's Katie Johnson? Hi, Linda Sandoval. Oh, Linda. My dear, I know that you wanted to be moderator. Oops. You are now a moderator, Linda. Okay. Let's see. Betty can't even see it anymore. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Mom's doing okay. She's sitting right there. She's watching, what movie is this, Mom? Límpiate la boca. She's watching Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Which one's your favorite, Mom? You don't have a favorite one? The raccoon, is he your favorite? That guy, the raccoon, that guy. You like him? She said yes. Okay. Okay, what happens to Ken Starr after this trial? What happens to Ken Starr after this trial? What happens to Ken Starr after this trial? There's the stars, the ring, the ship, the book, the birds. Okay, so I hope you can see that. The stars, the ring, the ship, the book, and the birds. Looks like he has some sort of an agreement for something that's going on overseas, and perhaps there's a book that he'll talk about. Perhaps some sort of an audio book, or it looks like he's doing something overseas, and there's a contract for a book, and perhaps something to do on a talk show. So perhaps some sort of going on the media or something like that. Interviews on the media about the trial and all that stuff. You know, to me, it just seems like he just wants more celebrity to be relevant again. What is it with these guys? It's like, dude, your time has long gone. Go away, you know? Supernova and burnout, yes. Yes, Claudia. What a putz. Hello, Virginia. Virginia Bird. Let's see. What else? Is Trump doing an executive order in the next 2 weeks? Is Trump doing an executive order in the next 2 weeks? Is Trump doing an executive order in the next 2 weeks? Is he doing an executive order in the next 2 weeks? Is he doing an executive order in the next 2 weeks? He's going to be committed to legal arguments and legal problems. He's committed to some sort of a fight or an argument. I got the ring, the tower, and the whip. So it's ending in a negative, which is a no. This is something that's going to keep looping over and over and over again. It could be some sort of an argument in regards to quite literally a wall, a border, something that separates. But no, it's just, it looks like they're just going to be recycling and repeating the same crap over and over and over again. Loops around. Let's see. Let's see what else you guys want to know. Will Donald Trump get a restraining order against John Bolton? Will Donald Trump get a restraining order against John Bolton? Will Donald Trump get a restraining order against John Bolton? So I got the moon, the key, and the house. There's something here about his safety and his security. His reputation, his safety, and his security here. It's got two positive cards there, so quite possibly, I don't know if that'll stick or hold because Bolton hasn't done a damn thing to him, but whatevs. Let's see. Let's see. What other ridiculous questions can we ask tonight? I'm waiting for the chats. Let's see. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. I mean, what in the holy hell? Who has the Epstein safe? 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 It was delivered somewhere that is remote. I have the garden, let me see. I can't tell if you all can see this. So I hope you can. I have the garden, the stars, the writer, the tree, and the mountain. Looks like public, something from the public on technology was delivered to a place that's secured, deeply rooted and hard to get to. It's somewhere remote where it's very difficult to get to. And the person that has it is the writer. It was delivered somewhere. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can't even tell if I'm in focus. Oh, okay. Sorry guys, I have to keep flipping back and forth. I don't have my phone down here. Okay. Well, we didn't have the clouds, so let's see. For Noel, where is Melania? Where is Melania? Probably out getting Botox or kidneys on her chest. Let's see. Where is Melania? Where is Melania? Where in the world is Melania? She's hiding out. She is hiding out alone in the tower all by herself because of a lot of arguing, abuse, criticism. She's kind of staying away from things. She's sneaking away out of the public eye because we have Rider, Fox, Tower, Stars, and Whip. Well, central to the reading is the tower, so she could literally be in a tower somewhere. But it's saying that she's alone, isolated. She's isolating herself and removing herself from what do you call this? People that are sneaking around. I'm wondering if she's being followed around by the paparazzi as well, who are harassing her, because with the Rider and the Fox, this could be people that are coming in that are sneaking around because of her celebrity, and they may be harassing her. There's also a strong possibility here that I'm wondering if she's been visited by investigators simply because of the Fox, because that would be a visitor that's suspicious or fraudulent. I'm wondering if she's been visited by investigators from a court, so perhaps like SDNY or something. I don't know why, but she's sneaking out away from the paparazzi. Let's see. Oh, is Queen here? Hey, Queen, I wanted to let you know. I know that the first live streams can be a little bit tricky, so if you need help, let me know, and I can walk you through it. Just to see what you're doing, because it's it can be a little tricky. So let's see. Okay, so just send me an email or let me know, and I'll try to help you out, give you a quick tutorial on that if you would like. Let's see. So I hope I can be of some help. Oh my God, the Super Bowl. Okay, here's my disclosure. I've tried to use this for gambling. The only time I got it right was when I was asking about the World Series with the Dodgers. It was right, but I just don't use it to gamble. So let's see. I am a 49ers fan. I am a 49ers fan because I'm in San Diego. When I first got here to California, right after boot camp, San Francisco was the first major city I visited, and I fell in love with the city of San Francisco. So I'm going to ask this. Will the San Francisco 49ers win the Super Bowl? Will the San Francisco 49ers win the Super Bowl? Will the San Francisco 49ers win the Super Bowl? So it's not letting me know. Book, Fox, and Tree. It is not letting me know. Don't know. There might be something that goes on there that might be a little bit suspicious. Maybe some sneaky stuff. I don't know. Let me see. Lolly Mop. You grew up in San Francisco? Oh, I'm so jealous. I love that place. Love it. Let me see. You know what? Who's playing the 49ers? Is it the... Wait, it can't be the Kansas City Chiefs. Can it? Oh, yeah, because Kansas City is Deflategate. Let's see. Peanut, have they announced the Super Bowl people yet? Or had they even gone to the playoffs yet? Or
it's the Chiefs and the 49ers.
They're going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why our neighbors have their flag up.
What?
Did you see the neighbors next door? They have their 49ers flag up.
Yeah. Just people come out of the woodwork, you know.
I haven't watched any 49ers football this year at all.
Like just went into the shadows for like.
We were hiding
right.
in the caves, all ashamed and sad and miserable.
Right.
Okay. Dude, I'm still licking my wounds from losing 2 back-to-back World Series for the Dodgers. I'm on live stream. Let's see. Will the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl? Will the Kansas City Chiefs...
What?
A paper for her. She's asking you for a paper, babe. Will the Kansas City Chiefs... Oh, Linda, I'm sorry. It was totally random. Okay. Well, hey, Peanut, everybody's saying hi.
Hi.
He says hi. Teresa says hi. Wendy says hi. Everybody's saying hi to Peanut. Okay. Will the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl? Will the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl? It's not telling me again, you guys. Moose. No. Sorry, babe.
I'm rooting for the 49ers.
I'm rooting for the 49ers too. F Kansas City. Sorry, guys, if I have any Kansas City fans. Yeah, Queen saying hi, Peanut. BMC saying hi, Peanut. Goth Angelic says hi, Peanut. Everybody's saying hi, Peanut. But yeah, it's not letting me know. It's ending in a neutral there. But there is some cheating going on here. That's the second time I've gotten that. There's going to be some cheating. Deflategate 2.0. I don't know. Let's see. What else you guys want to know? Oh, Peanut, you know what we asked? Just to be, hey, what are you drinking? What is that, tequila?
Yeah, I'm depressed.
Is that one of the tequila bottles we got for the wedding?
No.
Is it one of those that we got for the wedding?
No, they're over there in the box.
But is it the same kind as that one?
No.
What kind of tequila is that?
This is
1800 Cuervo? 1800? Ugh. Okay. We asked if Donald Trump could still get it up. We got the key, the man, the coffin. That's like, nope. Nope, it's dead. The fish ain't swimming. Ona's Tarot's here. Hi, Ona. Hey, Ona. What are you doing right now? What are you doing, Ona? I see you took a nap. Are you up? Peanut, like what a sexy name. Holy S. Oh, you're in Sacramento now? Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, Ona. What are you doing? Let's see. You know what, you guys? I want to know. So, Teresa, I'm going to need you, my dear, to pull cards for me because I am so emotionally caught up in it. I hope that I can't read clearly. So, in this household, we are huge Dodger fans. Huge Dodger fans. My husband was born and raised in Los Angeles. His mom's side of the family is all pretty much in LA County. So we're big time Dodger fans, you know, Grandma Melba, like his great grandma, everybody, like the whole, it's like a cult. Okay. And we're all Dodger fans. So we went to the World Series in 2017 against the Houston Astros. And here we are, 2020, and we're finding out that the Astros cheated us out of the World Series in 2017. I could not, I remember, Teresa, we were in tears. I was crying because we're sitting there watching these people, and it's like they were hitting home run after home run after home run. Game 7, Yu Darvish gave up 5 home runs in the first inning. I was pissed off. And I'm like, get him out, you know, like get him off of pitching. When they finally did switch pitchers, I think it was in the 5th inning or so, they were knocking balls out of the park with him too. And after that World Series, Yu Darvish was up for, he was a free agent. It took him close to a year for somebody to take him up on a contract to play, you know, in the major leagues because of just his horrible performance in the World Series. Everybody blamed it on Darvish for giving up the World Series. Well, here we are 3 years later. No, we are just now finding out that the entire team had this elaborate scheme to steal the signals, and they were like banging on trash cans. They were using TV prompters to bang on trash cans so that the people at the plate or the people that were up to bat could know what was coming up, what was being thrown. So they basically stole the game. So Teresa, I want you to ask your Lenormand if the Houston Astros will be stripped of their World Series title, if you can, for me, please, and let me know what you get. Please, please, please. Let's see. Is Mark Zuckerberg supporting Trump with Facebook ads? Is Mark Zuckerberg supporting Trump with Facebook ads? They've had a few meetings and discussions about it. That's all that it's telling me. I got the scythe, the birds, and the man. They've had some meetings about it. So there's that. Hi, Kiltessa. Let's see. Zuckerpuke. Yes, that is now his name, Zuckerpuke. Let's see. Thank you, In Through a Colored Lens. Let's see. No, they won't. And that's what pisses me off. And it's not just because they stole the World Series, but of how many people's careers they freaking ruined. Like Yu Darvish, he is a damn good pitcher. And because of that performance, dog bouquet ship. No, some people may be shipped off. Dog bouquet ship. See, no, that ain't right, dude. It's one thing to steal the World Series. It's another thing to like ruin people's careers while you're at it. That's just wrong. That's so freaking wrong. Yu Darvish, his reputation got like horribly smeared. He took a ridiculous pay cut. Mice, snake, birds. Francisca, that's saying that there's going to be a lot of malicious gossip and a lot of like just real bad gossip around the Astros for that. That pisses me off. It pisses me off, man, because Yu Darvish is a damn good pitcher, and you just ruined his career. That man took a huge pay cut. Okay. Is Giuliani going? Anchor key book. Unknown. There's evidence. There's a strong case, but at this point, it is unknown. Okay, for Eunice, is Giuliani going to be indicted? Is Giuliani going to be indicted? Is Rudy Giuliani going to be indicted? Is Rudy Giuliani going to be indicted? Is Rudy Giuliani going to be indicted? No, Moose. There's still, it's not giving me a clear answer. I got the ring, the tree, and the crossroads. There's something here, some sort of a commitment or agreement or a contract. It's like they're growing the case against him, and they're just following him down the road on this one. Perhaps a little bit down the road with the crossroads card number 22. That's about 22 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months, I believe. Let's see. Something flipped wrong because it ain't right now. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, his insurance. Let's see. Thank you, Teresa, for clarifying that for me, sweetie. Thank you. Okay, for Linda Foster, any indictments for any of the senators that are lying? Any indictments for any of the senators that are lying? Any indictments for any of the senators that are lying? Let's see. There could be, they're facing serious legal issues. We have the tower, the whip, and the stars. These arguments, these cases are going to continue to spread. They're going to metastasize and spread. There's a strong possibility, because it's ending here with the stars. Yeah, they're going to have a lot of legal arguments to clear up. Let me see. Keep her and tell him to do his job and keep him in the crypt. Duke's masonry, I had read on that a few days ago, and it was saying that he's quite ashamed. Is Kushner being protected? Is Jared Kushner being protected? Biddy Vanita, I have no idea what you're talking about. Is Jared Kushner being protected? Is Jared Kushner being protected? Jared Kushner being protected. Nope. No, ma'am. We got the cross, the lilies, and the coffin. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And he is guilty as hell. It's only a matter of time before he goes to a black box. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What else you guys got? The Lincoln Project. Let's see. What's going on with the Lincoln Project? What's going on with the Lincoln Project? What is going on with the Lincoln Project? What's going on with the Lincoln Project? What's going on with the Lincoln Project? Please tell me what is going on with the Lincoln Project. So I have the stars, the sun, the heart, the key, and the ship. They are doing a really, 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 really good job of bringing the heat and putting it out on the media, getting a lot of attention, putting a big, huge spotlight on the affairs that they deem to be of significant importance for what is going on overseas. So whether that is, you know, what happened overseas, what, you know, this whole Ukraine scandal, but they're very extremely passionate about it, and they're putting in a lot of hard work and working very good with the media, perhaps running ads with the stars and the sun in people's home states because they're quite passionate about it. It shows you had the sun, the stars, the sun, the heart, and the key. There's a very strong possibility that this thing is it's gonna grow, it's gonna spread, it's gonna keep spreading and spreading. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be very successful. Let's see. Will Igor Fruman talk openly like Lev? Will Igor Fruman talk openly like Lev? Will Igor Fruman speak openly like Lev? Will Igor Fruman speak openly like Lev Parnas? Well, I got the bird, which means he's speaking. But right now there's a lot of confusion and a lot of fighting. Perhaps there's been confusion, perhaps a threat that's come in from an older man, white hair, here with the whip. I'm wondering if somebody's threatening him, but it says that he'll speak. It's ending with the birds. No, Christine, they will not. They will not. Let's see. Oh, does Donald Trump have another child that will come forward? Does Donald Trump have another child that will come forward? Somebody is going to be talking about it. We got the birds, the book, the storks. The storks is the queen of hearts. This woman may have some sort of a secret, or there was a secret around a woman. And that changes everything. I don't know if she writes a book or something that is rumored and then written on a book, like gossip that ends up in a book. But there's a woman here. It's ending in a positive card. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, he's a pig. Well, I don't want to say a pig. Pigs are kind of cute, you know? He's just a schmuck like Jabba the Hutt. Let's see. Yeah, we just read on that, Teresa. Yes, it was Paula White that we read on, and it said yes. Oh, that's right. Jeff Sessions is running. Will Jeff Sessions win the Senate seat? Will Jeff Sessions win the Senate seat? Keebler Elf. Will Jeff Sessions win the Senate seat? Well, that's all I need to do. No. Government. No. No. Give it up, Keebler Elf. Go back to making cookies, homie. Your days are done. All right. Yes, pigs are intelligent. They're very, very smart. Very smart animals. Let's see. What else we got? What else we got? I'm keeping this simple tonight, you guys, because it's almost 9 o'clock. Oh, what is the state for M. Monroe? What is the state of the U.S. Treasury? 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 Okay, so I have the mountain. Okay, how do I do this? I think it goes like this. I can't tell. The mountain, the moon, the stars, the clouds, and the fish. There's trouble. There is trouble. And there's two men running this thing. I don't know who this is. I don't know if one of them is Wilbur Ross. Guys, we got a troll. Thank you. We have the clouds and the fish. These are both men. I don't know if this is in reference to Wilbur Ross and Little Munchkin over there, but there's trouble. There is trouble. There's some sort of a block or a delay. And they're shading stuff over and clouding it over. It's not successful. This is not successful. When reading the Lenormand, you want the yeah, that was earlier, Christine. Around the summer of next year, she's going to have issues. I think this goes, I can't tell which way it goes, but it's the stars and the clouds, okay? When you're reading, you want the clouds behind and far, far, far away from the stars. Otherwise, think about when you go outside and you go to look up at the sky and it's foggy, you can't see the stars. So it means it's clouding over your success, your hopes, your dreams. That's why you want it behind. In this case, it came after. Okay, there's big trouble. There's big trouble there, and it's around two men that have created the problems. So I don't know who's at the Treasury. I don't know if it's that crypt keeper Wilbur Ross, if it's that little a-hole Munchkin, Mnuchin, with his God, I swear he looks like, every time I see that guy, he's got like a freaking broomstick up his ass. I just can't. I can't. And I will never, ever, ever get over how in the hell Kamala Harris let him off the hook here in California. She could have locked his ass up for 15 years and she just let him go. Will Steve Mnuchin be indicted for our homie Jay Rivera in the Bronx? Will Steve Mnuchin be indicted? Will Steve Mnuchin be indicted? Will Steve Mnuchin be indicted? He's under protection right now, but once this administration is separated, they're coming after his ass. Yep, they're coming after his ass for gifts and briberies and the exposure of those gifts and briberies. They're going to turn up the heat on that guy. Good. Burn him at the stake, too. I'm tired of this crap. Sorry I'm being so rude. It's late for entertainment purposes only. Hope you guys don't take this against me. Just telling y'all how I feel. Let's see. I remember I had done a reading on him. I think it was earlier last year, around March, May, something like that. And it showed that when he gets out of this administration, he's going to have investigators up his rear. So bad. So bad. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you, Lori. Sometimes I'm like, I shouldn't say that. That's so rude, but F it, man. It's 9 o'clock. It's informal. Let's see. Oh, what about Wilbur Ross? What's going on with Wilbur Ross? What happens to Wilbur Ross after the Trump saga? What happens to Wilbur Ross after the Trump saga? Let's see where the Crypt Keeper's going. What's going to happen to Wilbur Ross after the Trump administration? What happens to Wilbur Ross after the Trump administration? What happens to Wilbur Ross after the Trump administration? What happens to Wilbur Ross after the Trump administration? What happens to Wilbur Ross after the Trump administration? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there is a block and a delay right now from him because he's under protection by a person that's a bully and is under trial. There's important evidence about something new here that has to do with public housing. Does he have stuff going on with public housing? Because I thought that was more of what's his face, the neurosurgeon that has his eyes shut half the time. That, you know, according to him in an interview, said he stabbed somebody. What the hell's that guy's name? We never see him on the Wilbur Ross. He's the old crypt keeper looking guy. I think he runs part of the Federal Reserve. Uncle Ben. Yeah, what was his name, T-Ride? What was his name? He was the neurosurgeon. Ben Carson. Thank you. Thank you. Is he involved with Ben Carson somehow? Because I'm seeing new public housing, small public housing here. Secretary of Commerce and formerly on the board of Deutsche Bank. Okay, thanks, Queen. Yeah, Ben Carson is HUD. Housing and Urban Development, because I'm seeing new public housing, new neighborhoods for housing here. But this question was about Wilbur Ross. Maybe that's why they combined budgets and offices, because, okay, I'm gonna bring this down, see if you all can see it. Hold on, I'm gonna switch over to this one. Can you all see that? The mountain, the bear, the cross, the key, the child, the garden, and the house. That is in regards to small public housing, small neighborhood communities and neighborhoods. He's gonna get in trouble for something, because I'm seeing a huge, ginormous, powerful obstacle in a big old trial. And what's important there is something with public housing, small neighborhoods, new neighborhoods where homes are being put in. Oh, they all started blending budgets and access. Okay, so where's the house? The bear mirrors over to the key, which mirrors over to the garden. That's financing. That's supposed to be going to the public, communities, neighborhoods, networks, but it's supposed to be going to the public. And there's a huge load of trouble there around that with the cross. So he's going to get in trouble for that. Damn crypt keeper. Should have just stayed in his coffin. Should have just stayed in his coffin. Dear God, raising the dead to cause all kinds of trouble. Let's see. Okay, let's see. What else you guys got? What else you guys got? Oh, Keisha. Hello, Keisha. Oh, good night, greeter. Matt Gaetz. What is going on with Matt Gaetz right now? What is going on? What is going on with Matt Gaetz right now? What is going on with Matt Gaetz right now? What is going on with Matt Gaetz right now? Well, it looks like he's been leaving and returning quite possibly some rallies. There's been ongoing negotiations and talks and meetings about him visiting large communities where he's leaving and returning, though. So I don't know if he's campaigning at the moment or if he's talking about campaigning right now, but I see a lot of activity around him around travel to large groups where there's large groups of people. So something about rallies for him. Let's see. Yes, that dang moron, Mr. DUI, Mr. Yayo. Let me see. Yeah, Roxanne, we had read on that earlier today. It showed around the quite possibly with by next summer she's going to be in some deep doo-doo. Hello, the bastard. I feel good saying that. I can say that and like not feel like I'm insulting somebody. Shandar, I don't want to read about the children. Sorry, I don't. I don't want to go there. There's nothing at the moment that we can do. I can't. I'm sorry. Dreamweaver, we've read on that before. Yes. They're in all sorts of trouble. Oh, missing Ukraine money. Where is the missing Ukraine money? 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 Where is the missing? God dang it. Okay, where is the missing Ukraine money? Where is the missing Ukraine money? Where's the missing Ukraine money? Okay, so the money that was supposed to be going overseas, it looks like it got rerouted and changed somewhere, and that may be in some sort of a voice transcript or a phone call that was recorded or on a voicemail. It's something that's written and recorded about some meeting or some conversation that was had, but it was rerouted. It was rerouted. It blows my damn mind. Blows my damn mind. Deb, that was Bean. That was Bean. Let me see. Yeah, that was Bean crying. Oh man. That's what worries me the most about having to go on vacation is like we can't figure out what's wrong with her, and you know. And Monroe, we read about that earlier today. Deb, I do ask the question when I'm doing the question on the line. I say it like 4 or 5 times before I lay the cards down. Good as gold. I do believe so. I need to reply to emails. Noel, I am not heading to the Caribbean. I will be in London. Bless you, Mom. I will be in London, and then I will be in France, and then Paris. So we're kind of hopping around in Europe. Will Mulvaney testify? Will Mulvaney testify? Will Mick Mulvaney testify? Will Mick Mulvaney testify? I got the Rider, the Tower, and the Fox. There's going to be a suspicious visitor in the government. It's not giving me a direct yes or no. If he does show up, he's going to be sneaky, or he tries to sneak out of it. Conniving, suspicious, fraudulent. Oh, thank you, Christine. It's just hard when I think about it, and it's like at least I got my mom's situation handled. Now it's just knowing that we have to leave, and I don't know what's wrong with my baby. What do you mean? What's going on in Puerto Rico, Joyce? As far as what? Yeah, these are a different deck. Good as gold. These are, I believe, these are the Bluebird Lenormand. I don't know, Larry girl. I don't know. I know that she had a history of digestive issues when she was retired from the racetrack. But we've had her 4 years now, and this is the first time this has happened. So I don't know. I don't know. Cappy's mom, this is I think it's called the Bluebird Lenormand. I think that's what it's called. Hi, Nanu. Nanu. Okay, for Puerto Rico, funds not sent or hurricane. God dang it, man. What a freaking schmuck. What will be the outcome for Puerto Rico disaster relief? What is going to be the outcome for the Puerto Rico disaster relief? What is the outcome for Puerto Rico disaster relief? What is the outcome for Puerto Rico disaster relief? What is the outcome for Puerto Rico disaster relief? What is the outcome for Puerto Rico disaster relief? They're going to go through trials. I have the heart, the whip, the dog, the clover, and the cross. It's like the people are pissed. With this right here, the heart and the whip, this is talking about extremely passionately pissed off that they are with the dog, the clover, and the cross. This is talking about the aid, the relief that they're supposed to be getting, and yet they're still burdened. They have the whip right before them. They feel like they're being beaten, like taking a beating. And the help, the aid, the helping hand, the person that's supposed to be there to help you out and protect you has basically snubbed you, and you're suffering. These people are pissed. They're pissed. And it looks like the help may take some time because it's ending here in the cross. So if there's help, it may quite possibly need to come from, even though I'm not seeing the tree here, it may need to come from, with the heart, the dog, and the cross, it may need to come from what do you call those people that work for churches and go on relief? What is that called? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like the church groups that go, like the Peace Corps, or not Peace Corps, but like an organization, missionaries. Thank you, missionaries, Deb. They're going to have to get help from people like that, because as far as us, this schmuck ain't going to lift a finger. Why? Because they're brown. Oh, Lord, what I would love to do to be judge, juror, and executioner. Yeah. Well, Joyce, I don't even think that they've even fully recovered or gotten all of their funding from the hurricane. No, love Mother Earth. There's no house plants in here that she can eat. There's no outside plants that she can eat. Yeah, but he tossed paper towels at him. What a freaking piece of crap that man is. Dear God. Yeah, Deb, I know. I mean, they're just, that's why we got the whip and the dog. They're just getting beaten and beaten and beaten. You know what I mean? It's like, and there's nobody there to help them. They're just suffering. These people are suffering. So it's going to have to come from groups that help the suffering or people that help the suffering, like missionaries or something, because it's not going to come from this a-hole. Okay, why did Jared not go to Israel? 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 Why did he not go to Israel? There's something here about a new financial contract, and something about his marriage. A freaking honeymoon. This here would be something like a honeymoon, but didn't they just celebrate their honeymoon? New business contract and an emotional affair or a passionate affair, loving emotions, something around his marriage and money, business contract. Miss Simmons, I'm trying to lighten up. It was planned and then last minute it changed. Yeah, there's something weird going on here about a contract for money and relationship. Oh man. Somebody was asking earlier if I had painted inside. No, this paint has been here 7 years now. Was Jared once a woman? Okay, let's go. They're good as gold. Was Jared once a woman? I know everybody's read on this before and they get cross-dresser. Was Jared once a woman? Was Jared ever a woman? Was Jared a woman? Was Jared a woman? Was Jared a woman? As a child, in public, he may have been seen as a woman. Okie dokie. When he was growing up as a kid, to me, he looks very androgynous and like a prepubescent little boy. Oh. Let's see. Linda Burchell, we've already changed her food. She's on hypoallergenic gastrointestinal sensitive food. She's on medication. Like we can't figure this out. We've tried baby food. I've tried plain rice with boiled chicken and a little bit of pumpkin. I mean, it's just like we cannot figure it out at all. She was on rice, homemade rice with homemade boiled chicken with pumpkin for about a week or so, and she was having problems, you know, and so that's when I was like, okay, it's time to take her to the vet, and that's when she got on the meds. Good night, Noelle. Let's see. Yeah, we've tried everything. We don't know what the hell. Yeah, we have probiotic. We give it in her food. It's like this little powder stuff, Fortiflora. 1 cup of vanilla yogurt a day. Okay, I'm going to try that. I mean, Deb, she's the first greyhound I've had that's had this issue to where I just don't know what, you know. We've tested everything, her liver, her bladder, her kidneys, you know, every internal organ has been tested, ultrasounds, you know, blood tests, fecal exams, like We don't know what the hell's wrong with her. Yes, we've done an ultrasound. Okie dokie. When will Trump's taxes come out? When will Trump's taxes come out? When will Trump's taxes come out? When will Donald Trump's taxes come out? When will Donald Trump's taxes come out? When will they come out? 10-9. The scythe is very quick, 10 days or the beginning of fall. The bouquet is 9 days or September. Huh. Okay, I'm going to try vanilla yogurt and coconut oil and CBD and slippery elm. Oh, dear God. Okay, let's see. Let's see. No, I'm not going to do a past life on Donald Trump sunflower shanty. I think Johnny and I had done that on a live stream that I did with my sister. I think that video was 7 hours, though. We're not going to have a coronavirus here in the U.S. That's how Debbie, that's how Bean is. It's like if you even like scare her a little bit, or, you know, she's not expecting you to touch her, or if I get her collar, if I grab her by the collar, not even like aggressively, just to hold her while, you know, when somebody knocks on the door so that she doesn't go bolting out, she screams like she's being murdered. I mean, she's a bit of a drama queen too, you know, but it just breaks my heart to see her screaming like that outside. So, yes, I will get in contact with an animal communicator. Yeah, Debbie, she screams about everything, you know, but it just breaks my heart. Okay, anything else, you guys? We've been at this, I don't even know how long. Okay, Angela, I'll ask Jen. Samantha Curry, okay. Yeah. Yeah, she's a sensitive little girl. She's sensitive. She also sounds like she has fibromyalgia for dogs. Yeah, I'm going to give her yogurt. We gave her yogurt the other day. We went to Menchie's. Let's see. You're most welcome, Shandar. Shade free. No. I don't see him even going to November. He doesn't get a second term. He doesn't make it to November. Yes, she can swallow her food. Okay. Is Justice Roberts compromised? Is Justice Roberts compromised? Is Justice Roberts compromised? Is Justice Roberts compromised? No. He wants to hold a fair trial. No. He wants to hear the arguments and have a fair trial. No, it's not back issues or anything like that, or anything with her hips. We've done x-rays too. I'm telling you, I have spent so much money in the last few weeks trying to figure out what's wrong with her that it's just like, I have no idea. Okay, let's see. What else? No, these are, hey, Johnny. No, these aren't new. These are old. They're pretty beat up, as you can see probably here on the sides. These are my Bluebird Lenormand. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to get a diffuser for downstairs too. Put some lavender oil for her and give her some CBD, the expensive Charlotte's Web stuff. So that's what I take. Let me see. CBD for dogs. Yes, Karen. Oh, Deb, that's gross. And I will go there. Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion that, yes, that has happened. But we'll see. When she was growing up, and she would come to visit. I'm just going to leave it there. Let's see. What else you got, guys? What else you got? What else you got? Johnny. Do you want to help entertain tonight? Where's my Johnny man? Is Trump in dementia? Does Trump have dementia? Does Trump have dementia? Does Trump have dementia? Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a strong chance, but mostly he's just a lying piece of shit. I got the snake, the key, the crossroads. He's just a piece of crap. Okay. Is Johnny back on here? Johnny, we're looking for you. Yes, we've checked for intestinal trauma, intestinal infections. I mean, Linda, we've tested her for everything. Everything. It's like at this point, I have no clue what else to test her for. Oh, let's see. Not mental, just a piece of crap. That's right, good as gold. That's right. I have a sneaking suspicion that he has got neurosyphilis. I am freaking convinced of it. I don't care what anybody tells me. That mofo has neurosyphilis. For entertainment purposes only, YouTube, my opinions. And if you try to sue me, Donald Trump, you ain't getting shit. But all I'm telling you is I swear that man has neurosyphilis. Okay, what else y'all want to know? What else y'all want to know? Sorry if some of you found that to be inappropriate, but oh, I can't keep up with the comments. Okay, good night. Okay. Will Donald Trump have an episode of an overdose? Will Donald Trump have another episode of an overdose? Will Donald Trump have another episode of an overdose? Will Donald Trump overdose? Will he overdose? Is he going to overdose? There's a strong likelihood he's going to make himself sick very quickly from some uppers there with the clover and have some sort of a stroke. And then he'll die. Which I don't wish that on him. I want him to stand in front of a judge and pay for every single damn thing he's done in his life. Let's see. Who will be the Republican candidate? 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 What you doing, Mom? Who will be the Republican candidate? Who will be the Republican? What you want? What you doing, Mom? You want to help me read some cards? Okay, so the Republican candidate looks to be like it's someone that is well established, has a history of being a Republican. Let me see if I can show you guys this. Goes like this. I think it goes like that. I can't tell. Who's going to have some really good arguments, but this person's been in the Republican Party a long, long time, 30, 35 years. They're currently on the media arguing. They are currently arguing on the media, criticizing the current establishment. It's an older white man represented here by the lilies. He's a conservative. But it ain't Trump. It ain't Trump. It ain't you, boo. Just go away. Let's see what else. Mittens. I don't know who Mittens is. Oh, the drugs he uses could cause a stroke. Yep. He's going to give himself a stroke, which sucks. I don't want him to die. Sounds like Romney. Could be. I've never been gone from Bean before. I never have. She got sick on Christmas Eve was when she started getting sick. Bill Weld. Yeah, it's one of those guys. He's been around a long, long time, and he's currently arguing on the media. 30, 35 years he's been a conservative. Let's see. Yeah, a hospital, an ambulance, and a coffin. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I know that he's blocked other Republicans from opposing him. But that's only in a couple of states, though. But I'll tell you what, man. The RNC's over here all happy and giddy to help him take people off the ballots, which is, not only are the Republicans purging polls and voter suppression. No, now they're also taking away your right to vote because they're only giving you one option, like either this or nobody. So when this guy totally implodes and the crap hits the fan, they're going to be scrambling in a short period of time to try to get a nominee up there. RIP GOP. RIP. Let's see. What else y'all got? Yeah, I know he wants to be president for life. Good thing for us, he's an idiot and totally delusional. I'm telling you guys, neurosyphilitic brain. That's the only thing I can think of. Jay is saying he said he's thinking about not participating in the presidential debate this year. Who does that? Him. Number one, coward. Number two, it gives him an out. Oh, they're not going to be fair. I refuse to go. So then he doesn't have to stand in front of somebody and argue because he's a total fucking coward. 2, when he loses, he can turn around and say, well, I was treated unfairly and they didn't let me on the debate stage. See what I'm saying? And the only people eating that poop sandwich are his MAGA hat wearing morons. Let's see. That's just my take, Jay. That's just my take. I didn't see Nikki Haley, Kathleen. I see an older white man in that last reading that we just did. Yeah, not only a coward, he's clueless. Yeah, that guy couldn't find himself out of a wet paper bag. I'm telling you. Yeah, exactly what he did, Deb. I won't concede if I don't win because it's rigged. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Remember, and he was already priming his cult before they even voted in November. He was already priming those people that, well, if I lose, it's because it's rigged. And then he won, and he still says that it's rigged. It's like, you freaking moron. What a moron. Mr. Bone Spurs. That's right. Cadet Bone Spurs. Oh, the Oracle of Whimsy is here. Hello, Whimsy. I'm sorry if I've said some things that you might find distasteful. It's late, and I'm just going on a rant. Let's see. Let's see what else we got, you guys. What else you got? Good as gold. I think if the Senate has a private ballot, they would vote to kick him out. You would think. You would think. He's too much of a headache. Just get rid of him. It's going to take the House months to impeach Pence. At least he won't have all the drama. Let's see. Tell us how you really feel. Oh, you don't want to, honey, because the sailor in me is going to come out. We did that earlier today, good as gold. I read on that earlier today. Let's see. On the first live stream of the day today. So if you didn't catch that one, more than welcome to go catch that one. It's only an hour and a half, and that one was earlier. Let's see here. Will he have a meltdown during the State of the Union? You know what, Jazzy? I've seen it a couple times. When I read with Jen Lynn, when I read with my sister, when I read with Johnny, I know Ona's gotten it. I know, I believe Ona's Tarot has gotten it. I believe Lori at the Way of Positive Change has gotten it. That there's a delay. There's something that delays it. But I will go ahead and ask anyways. Will Donald Trump have a meltdown during the State of the Union? Will Donald Trump have a meltdown during the State of the Union? Will Donald Trump have a meltdown during the State of the Union? It's delayed. You see that? Cut. Public. This is him going before the public, the country. Delayed. And a block. I keep getting that it's delayed. It's delayed. It's delayed. It's blocked. I don't know what that's about. And then when we read on it that one time with Johnny, I think it was the live stream that we did with Johnny, it was showing that he finds some excuse and he runs away and he like goes overseas. See, Ona's saying she gets the same thing too. There's a delay. There's a block and a delay. Yeah, and I think there was evidence that was coming out, Deb, evidence that comes out. And see, Oracle of Whimsy is saying delay as well. I think if we did... Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I absolutely agree with you, Oracle, Whimsy. But he's, God, this man is just so dumb. So incredibly dumb. What did Jay Rivera say? I missed it. He's always got the good ones. Sounds good to me. We don't want to see him slur and lie on TV. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, man. Bernie is surging in Iowa. I love that, man. I wish he was my grandpa. I'm adopting him. I don't care what anybody says. Let me see. Yes, he does, Beverly. Yes, he does. I've never seen them offering him money to leave, Deb. I've only seen them offering him to leave peacefully, and they won't mess with him. And it's like, this moron doesn't even know when to just give it up, dude. He won't give the speech until he can claim victory. Well, good luck with that. Let me see, what is Whimsy saying? Oh, there you go. From Whimsy, she's saying, Mr. President, the duty has fallen on me to inform you that you have reached a consensus in the Senate. We give you the honor of resigning, as per Lindsey Graham. Yep. God, this man, what a malignant, horrible person. Okay. What else do y'all want to know? What else do you guys want to know? I'm here to take questions. We've already asked that, Deborah. Let me see. Hey, Gaga. I see Lindsay. I've seen him losing his seat. Oh, let's see. Deb is asking, how much stuff in the White House has the Mango Mussolini broken or trashed with his hissy fits? I'm looking for an amount. How much stuff? How much stuff has he broken? Please give me an amount. I'm looking for the amount of stuff Trump has broken. How much stuff has he broken? 34 things. 34. The king has broken 34 items. The king of diamonds has broken 34 items. There you go. Let's see. I'm going to ask, what has he broken? What has Donald Trump broken in the White House? What has Donald Trump broken in the White House? What has Donald Trump broken in the White House? Oh, dear Lord. What has he broken in the White House? What has he broken in the White House? Well, it looks like his aides have been unable to stop him. Let's see. There may have been, let's see, stuff. He may have pulled wires and telephones out of the wall. This is cords, wires, anything long and linky like that. The ship is in regards to like vehicles or anything that moves for transportation. So I'm wondering if he broke a car or kicked a car. The clouds has to do with anything that smokes. So perhaps, I don't know, smoke detectors or something like that. The cross is religious insignia. And the fish could have been the toilet too. Broke the toilet. And the dog would be his aides. Pulled stuff out of walls, broken walls. And what a putz. What a putz. Let's see. I'm missing all Jay's jokes. Trying to flush his shame because he's full of crap. Oh my gosh. Oh. I've gotten that before, Sally. Yes. Will Texas turn blue? 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 There's a very, very, very strong chance. We have the fish, the stars, and the garden. The fish is something of abundance, a lot of it, numerous. The stars is hopes, wishes, and dreams, and also something that spreads and metastasizes. And then the garden is the communities, the neighborhoods, the areas, the public. There's a huge movement in Texas. And it's an abundance of people that will turn out in the polls. So there's a very good chance there. Yes. I wish Ted Cruz, that snake, would be up, but no, he's not. So that's okay. We got your number. We'll wait a couple years. Let's see. What else you got? Yeah, that's serious, but there's an abundance of people there. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, if they lose Texas, man, peace out. You're done. I mean, we'll have what, 4 more years to get rid of that snake, Ted Cruz. God, he gives me the creeps. He looks like your creepy used car salesman. The whole world's going to turn blue to get rid of that POS. How is Stacey Abrams looking? 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 She's fighting a good fight passionately, and she's got aides there that are going to be helping and supporting her. But she's running into a problem here. Something about a hack. Like she was cut off from something. But she's stepping into new arguments here. And it's something that is repeating from last time. It's a repetition of what already happened before. And it's interesting because I didn't get the mice, which would be cheating, or the fox, which would be, manipulating. But it's like they're repeating something that they've done before. And she's going to have to fight that fight again and cut that person out. Let me see. Oh, let me ask, will Ted Cruz run for the Senate again? Will Ted Cruz run for the Senate again? Will Ted Cruz run for Senate again? Will Ted Cruz run for Senate again? Will Ted Cruz run for Senate again? He's uncertain. He is uncertain. He's receiving uncertain news. I know his election is not up for is it 4 years? When did 18, 19, 20? Yeah, it's in another 4 years, isn't it? It's saying it's uncertain. He's uncertain about it. Let me see. Yeah, he barely made it the last time. He had to cheat. Agreed, Jay. Totally agreed. Let's see. Will Beto run for the Senate in Texas? 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 Beto run for the Senate in Texas. It's yes, he will run, but he's going to have a lot of problems with online trolls that are spreading misinformation within the community, and also perhaps something that was televised or in the media from when he was out campaigning for presidency. He might have a little bit of trouble with that. Whimsy was asking if Trump will quit before he's convicted. So I've always seen him running away, Whimsy. Like he just runs away. Like he just hightails it out. So let me ask, will Donald Trump resign before he is convicted? Will Donald Trump resign before he is convicted? Will Donald Trump resign before he is convicted? He runs away. He runs away. He retires and he runs away. Yes. There's news coming in about a retirement, resignation, and then home and family. But he runs away from it. I hope that was helpful. Let me see. Will Mark Kelly win in Arizona? Will Mark Kelly win Arizona? Will Mark Kelly win Arizona? Will Mark Kelly win Arizona? He's favored. He's got a really good chance of making a change because he's trusted, and there's a lot of talk about that. I hope you can see that. We have the storks, the dog, and the birds. I don't know if he's going out and doing interviews, perhaps talking to people, but he would be a change with the storks here. He would be a positive change for someone that is trusted. So he has support. Let's see, for D. Man, that's kind of general. That's general. Okay, how about if I do this? Something important that comes out in February in regards to the Trump administration. The most important thing that comes out in February regarding the Trump administration. The most important thing that comes out in February regarding the Trump administration. So I got the man, the house, the fish, the garden, the bouquet. So there's Mango Mussolini and his house, a house that's for sale here. Family business as well. Public funds. And gifts to a community or gifts to a park. It could be something around the money that's being poured into Mar-a-Lago using public funds. Because this right here, these two marry each other. This is the house. This is a park. He has a residency where he goes to quite often that has a large park area where people, go for fun and resorts. And central to the card is the fish, the amount of public funds that are being poured into his trips to Mar-a-Lago. So we might hear something about that come February. So keep an eye out for that. I know that they've been fighting to keep that quiet, but maybe it gets leaked. Let's see. Let's see. What else y'all got? What else y'all got? Is Fox involved with Russian money? Yes, Whimsy, at least for now. Is Fox involved with Russian money? Is Fox News involved with Russian money? There's an opportunity there to make some money and abuse it. Money that gets recycled, money that gets swished around. So there's that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, Deb. I wish I can go on TV and just spew crap and get paid $36 million a year. But then again, I'm not an a-hole, so I'll never get a job at Fox. Where will Trump live when he leaves office? Well, where is Trump going to live when he leaves office? Where is Trump going to live when he leaves office? Where is Donald Trump going to live when he leaves office? Well, probably somewhere where there's a large grassy area, but he's going to be publicly shamed. He ain't going to want to go outside in the public. He ain't going to want to go out with us regular folk or be out in the public. And if it's in a large grassy park-like area, that place is going to be in trouble too. So let's see. In a cave-like structure. No, he can't go back to New York, Whimsy. So if he's looking at Mar-a-Lago in Florida, we got the Garden and the Cross. That large area, that large park is going to be suffering. So after he's done with his presidency, people aren't going to want to visit there because what influence does he have to peddle? None. So bye-bye Mar-a-Lago, you're going down the sewer too. I swear to God, this man just self-ruins himself so insanely. It's like, it's ridiculous. Let's see. What did Johnny say? I missed what Johnny said. What did Johnny say? New Jersey? I don't know, Whimsy. It's saying like where there's a park, somewhere where he has a park, but that park is suffering. It's going to be suffering. Let's see. Oh, and the Garden State. Ah, the Garden State, Whimsy. I get it now. Oh, yeah, he does have a golf course up there. That thing's going to go under, too. It's going to suffer. If he goes to... All his properties are going to suffer when he leaves. Right now, it's being propped up with taxpayer money. And his name is Mud. So... how would I word that, Francisca? Because I want to know if government, like, will the government seize his properties? 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 There's news of multiple losses here with the Writer, the Mice, and the Crossroads. There's news that they're taking stuff away. They're taking everything. They're taking things away little by little, and it just starts spreading. Multiple losses. He's going to lose a lot of stuff. Oh, me too, Whimsy. Me too. I'm like, Whimsy, if I could tell you, I got a bar, fridge, just chilling champagne that's been sitting there for a few years. I hope it's still good because when we get the news, I'm going to go nuts. Let's see. Well, if he goes to Scotland, doesn't he have a golf course there too? It's like he goes to a big park, somewhere where he has a big park, whether that's New Jersey and the Garden State, Mar-a-Lago, Scotland, wherever it is, the parks start to suffer. Let's see. Campaign party for the Readers Live. Yes, I like that idea. Let's see. Does he own any? That's a good question. Does Donald Trump own any of his properties? Does Donald Trump own any of his properties? Why do you think he's been going there so much, Whimsy? Taxpayer-funded bailout while he's president. Does Donald Trump own any of his properties? Does he own any of his properties? They're secure. The properties are secure. That don't mean they're doing good. Or with the anchor there, it could mean that they're sinking. The properties are sinking. What is Johnny saying? I keep missing all of Johnny's stuff. I keep missing all of Johnny's stuff, man. Oh, I saw that, Whimsy. I know that they hate him in Scotland. Okay. Is Donald Trump a billionaire? Let's go. Let's ask that. Is Donald Trump a billionaire? Is Donald Trump a billionaire? Is Donald Trump a billionaire? No. No, you guys. No. 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 What he says here with the birds, he's manipulating. No. He's a con. He's a con. No. God, he's not even a smart one, man. Like, come on. He is no billionaire. It depends on his mood. Johnny, do you want to come on here with me? I miss you. Oh, billions in debt don't count. God, man. Oh, let's see. To pay his women. Oh, God. Oh, ugh. God, that's so. The con card, Roxanne, is the fox. The fox is a con, a fraud, a manipulator, someone that is sneaky and suspicious with the fox. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Let's see. Yeah, he likes Flash, like golden toilets. Probably under like toilet paper made out of $1,000 bills. Oh, Johnny's saying he's not set up. Well, did you want to set up, or am I bothering you, Johnny? Okay, Frosty Bean. Will Donald Trump be filing for bankruptcy again? Will Donald Trump be filing for, this would be what, number 8? Will Donald Trump be filing for bankruptcy again? Will Donald Trump be filing for bankruptcy again? So we have the, what is this? The book, the fox, and the mountain. He's been manipulating the books. The books have been manipulated, and there's quite literally a mountain of fraud, a mountain of debt. So, let's see, one card, yes or no. One card, yes or no. Will he file for bankruptcy again? It's uncertain right now. It is uncertain right now. These two wanted to come out. Long-term confusion. So I bet you he will. I bet you he will. By June of next year, he'll be filing for bankruptcy again. For taxes, he is broke. For financing, he's super rich. Yes, he manipulates it. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to see. Mom, what do you want to watch on TV now, Mom? You don't know what you're going to do, Mom? Well, the Transformers is on. Do you want to watch the Transformers? No?
I want to know when you talk to that one.
After the Transformers comes the Bones. Después de los Transformers Pero ahora tienen the Transformers. Let me see. Do you want to watch Spider-Man? You don't like the Transformers, Mom? We laugh at that movie. You don't want to watch it? Okay, let me see what else is on, Mom. Do you want to watch the cooking channel? They have the food challenge. Do you want to watch the food challenge? Oh, but this one's for kids. Kids baking. Mom, are we going to bake a cake tomorrow? You want to bake a cake with me tomorrow or brownies before I take you to the doctors or after I take you to the doctors? And then we'll go to Walmart and I'll buy stuff for us to make brownies. You want to do that? Okay. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to help my mom. The food challenge. There you go, Mom. Remind me tomorrow, Mom. Okay? After we go to the doctors, I'll take you. We'll go to Walmart and get some things, and then we'll buy stuff to make brownies, okay? Okay. Oh, well, SDNY still charge him for tax evasion and bank fraud. Well, SDNY charged Donald Trump with tax evasion and bank fraud. Well, SDNY charged Donald Trump with tax fraud, tax evasion, and bank fraud. Yep, it's all financial and it sticks. Here we have the mice, the fish, the anchor. Stealing, taking away money, long-term, and securing. The money gets secured here. So yes, it's all around thievery and corruption around money and business. It's going to stick. Yes, ma'am. With the anchor here, this is close to a year, so it's not going to be something that happens super, super quickly, but yes, they get them on that. Let me see. Make me brownies too. Oh, well, why do you? Yeah, Wendy. That's why when remember that leak that had come out that said that when he thought that Robert Mueller looked into his taxes, he was like, "I'm effed." He knows what's in there. He knows what's in there. Let me see. Hello, NM Venus. I'm going to have a toast to every time we hear on the news that they took one of his properties. I'll be like, toast to America. You know what I want to know? I want to know. Yeah, Wednesday, wasn't there 14 ongoing investigations too? I forgot what I was going to ask. I was going to ask. What was I going to ask, Mom? Yeah, I was asking you, Mom. What was I going to ask? I forgot. I want to know. You know, all the money he's been, taxpayer money that Steve Mnuchin is hiding. From how much money he's been spending at Mar-a-Lago on his trips to Mar-a-Lago, on his kids' trips to Mar-a-Lago, on Secret Service and all that stuff. They're hiding it. I want to know, will Trump be forced to pay back the money that he has spent to golf at his own properties? Will Trump be forced to pay back the money, the taxpayer money that he has been using to spend at Mar-a-Lago? Will Donald Trump be forced to return the public funds that he has used at Mar-a-Lago? I'm getting the house, the mountain, and the mice. the house, the family, the property is delayed and obstructed, and then there's some thievery here. Something was stolen. It's like a delay and an obstacle that that like they're eating away at it. One card, yes or no. One card, yes or no. They're going to have to get really good evidence on how much was spent there and for what causes. I mean, how many times has this guy gone golfing? Do you guys know how many times he's gone golfing in the 3 years he's been president to his own personal properties? Oh, Johnny's in? Oh, no. Oh, hold on, guys. I need to send Johnny an invite. Hold on. Okay. Thank you, Trista, for sending me an email to not put an essential oil diffuser downstairs for Bean. Thank you for letting me know. I just saw your email. I'm just scanning through it really quickly. Oh, why can't I? I can't type. Okay. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to send an invite to little Johnny. Okay. I just sent Johnny the invite. Okay, we'll see when Johnny comes in. So I'm in StreamYard now, so I can keep an eye out when Johnny gets in. So the comments here are going to be delayed. Fox and Hannity are under investigation by the FBI. That's music to my ears. Valerie, we read on that earlier today, yesterday, and the day before. For Adam Schiff 2021, we read on that earlier today, yesterday, and the day before. So I'm back in the YouTube so I can see your up-to-date comments. Will Donald Trump lose Secret Service when he leaves the White House? Will Donald Trump lose Secret Service when he leaves the White House? Will Donald Trump lose Secret Service when he leaves the White House? Will Donald Trump lose Secret Service when he leaves the White House? Yeah, he'll lose it. The public funds won't go there. Nope. And then he's going to bitch and scream and holler and get all up on everybody's panties in a wad because he didn't get Secret Service and what a raw deal he got and what a witch hunt and blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Nobody's buying it, Donald. Nobody's buying it. Let's see. Will the states that Donald Trump owes money to ever be paid back? Will the states that Donald Trump owes money to be paid back? Will the states that Donald Trump owes money to ever be paid back? Got the coffin, the garden, and the snake. This is saying no. public and then lie. These are the rallies also where you go in front of a large group of people and then lie. But it's starting here with a no. They're going to have to sue his ass for it. They're going to have to sue his ass for that. Let's see. He golfed 258 times. 250. I remember when he was campaigning and running for president, and he was all like, I'm never going to spend any time golfing. Okay. I won't even take the pay. I'm doing it for you. I want to make America great again. Así es como habla, ¿no? I want to, pero con los labios, like this, mom. Like that, mom, right? Like that. And he's like, how does he do it? Can you do like him? I'm never going to spend any time, okay? Perfect time. I would be the perfect president. Like that, right? That's how he talks, Mom? Is that how he talks? Because he's got like a mouse mouth. It's like that. He's got a messed up mouth. And then he's always going like this with his hands. Like this. Believe me, I will never golf while I'm president of the United States. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's how he does it, Mom, right? My mom watches him too, and she's always making fun of his mouth. She's like, what is wrong with that man's mouth? Oh, Johnny's here. Hi, Johnny. How you doing? Why can't I hear you?
Because my microphone's off, that's why.
Oh. I'm over here like chatting with my mom, making fun of Donald Trump and how my mom always makes fun of his mouth. Oh, man.
Because you can't turn it off.
Yes. That isn't cool. What's that?
Nothing. Complaining about the microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you up? Did I bother you?
No.
No.
I was eating.
Oh, you were. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have a nice dinner?
Yeah, I mean, it was a sandwich, so you know.
It was a sandwich? I'm confused, Bonnie. I'm so confused because I'm trying to keep up with the comments on the YouTube because they're delayed here on StreamYard.
I don't look at the ones on StreamYard because it's like super delayed and they don't all come through.
Uh-huh. But I'm over on YouTube and you haven't shown up on YouTube yet. So
No.
I'm all confused.
I don't look at the video on YouTube just for the comments.
Just for the comments. Okay. Oh, so Johnny.
On my StreamYard, there's no comments at all, so I don't see nothing.
There's no comments on yours?
Oh, there they go.
There they go.
Like
Oh, okay.
old ones.
Oh, did you catch my earlier one of I don't know, it was a bit inappropriate. Somebody wanted to know if he could even still,
Ew.
stand at attention.
Well, he has a girlfriend.
Oh, I got a no on that one, honey. I got a no. No. It was dead in the coffin. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. So what you want to, I don't even know what comments are up. I'm just kind of sitting here joking off, just messing around, joking around. I don't even know what they're asking over here. I'm getting confused, Johnny. What are they saying?
I have no idea.
I see. Okay, let me hit the refresh button. Maybe that's what happened.
Good night, Eloise.
Yeah, they're saying that my audio has gone submarine. I think that's the StreamYard does that.
You're fine on my end.
Huh. Wonder why it does that.
Like, I
Ooh,
don't hear a problem on mine.
okay.
Now, I hear it's always a problem, even with Skype or anything, when two people talk at the same time, then it does that, but I don't
Yeah,
hear a problem.
yeah, one of them gets muffled.
But it's a lady who, she leaves a comment on every single one of my videos, says she hears a humming sound.
Huh.
And
I never
she
heard a
is the
humming
only one that hears it. So I don't know, maybe it's on their end, maybe it's their device or something.
Oh, weird. Weird. So what do you want to look at, Johnny?
I don't have any topics really.
I don't either. I'm just sitting here messing around, trying to have a good laugh.
I had a few, but they have nothing to do with politics.
Well, let's see what you got. What do you got?
So New York is on track to ban what they call cashless businesses. There are some businesses that don't accept cash. They only accept card. And New York is going to ban these businesses from restricting cash. And because when you look on a dollar bill, it says these are acceptable for all legal tender debts and all private, public, whatever it says. And what does it say? I think I got one whole dollar to my name. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. So you can't not accept it because it's legal tender in the United States. And so what I want to know is these businesses are now going to have to operate as a business that now accepts cash, which means that we're going to have a cash register, petty cash, that whole type of deal. But are we moving towards a cashless society? Because if one business did it, several businesses do it, then it's going to spread. And I know checks are becoming a thing where people don't accept. And I know when I lived in California, I worked at a CVS there, and they had the what was it called? Like an Easy Pass or Easy Pay. Like this was the machine, and then you just put your card there, and boom, it did everything. You didn't have to swipe, and you just lay it on there, and boom, you were done. So are we moving towards a cashless society? How will these businesses cope with now being required to take cash? Was my question. Because there is California, well, San Francisco, Philadelphia, and some businesses in New York City are part of the cashless society, to where there's a lot of businesses there that don't accept cash.
So I asked a simple yes, no. I got the writer, the mice, or I'm sorry, the child, the writer, and the mice. So there's news coming in about something that's being made small. So there might be a few states, it might only be a small number.
It's just those three.
Yeah, I only did 3 to get a yes, no. I got a negative, neutral, or neutral, negative, neutral. So it's just saying that there's news coming in about something that's in the early stages, but it stays small. So
yeah, it continues. I get the 6 of Cups and the Star. It goes on. So this is going to be an ongoing thing to where you may run into businesses that don't take cash. Even with this whole ban on it, it still has to be a ban on in order for people to stop doing it.
yeah. Interesting.
Now, okay, so there is a suit filed. I want to see what the outcome of the lawsuit will be. So there's a little girl who goes to this Christian school, And the school expelled her because she was wearing a sweater that had a rainbow on it, and she had a rainbow cake. And so the school said that, the lifestyle choices don't agree with their manifesto, so she gets expelled. Now, the mother was like, first of all, she likes rainbows and colors. This has nothing to do with sexuality. She's like 12 or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so they now have filed a lawsuit because the little girl has been kicked out of school.
For a freaking
Just for that,
cake.
mind you. And mind you, this picture is not like it was on the evening news. This is on her Facebook page. And so they went to her Facebook page, found a picture of her wearing a sweater with the rainbow on it, and then kicked her out of school.
Oh, you're gay. We don't accept that in our...
Yes. And mind you, it had nothing to do with her sexuality. She just liked rainbows. So her mother got her a rainbow cake, and she was wearing a rainbow sweater.
And they're gonna... Oh, dear God, these bigots, man.
So will they win their lawsuit? Because it is part of their rules that you can't be of a certain persuasion. But again, this is a little girl, and this is not some conscious decision.
Maybe this is an opportunity for the parents to rethink what the hell they're doing.
Their kid in that kind of school anyway.
Yep.
Because her mother was on the news, and so of course she's, dumbstruck with what in the world is going on.
I'm getting 3 positive cards here. I'm getting the anchor, the storks, and the ring. This is saying that something that they've been stable and stuck with for their whole lives gets changed and upgraded, and they find a commitment or an agreement. So this, and central to the reading is the stork. So there's a big change that's brought about this, not only from the lawsuit, but perhaps to do with their lifestyle, because of the anchor has to do with lifestyles. So this might change their lifestyles and what they're committed to. Like I just said, maybe it's a change of perspective for the parents, because that's just nuts.
Yeah, I got Lover's Ace of Cups. So they do have an attorney here, someone who is fighting for them. The King of Swords, there will be a judgment that sort of puts things in a weird balance. So I think on one hand, they win their suit, but on the other hand, they now feel ousted. Because I have the Five of Pentacles, which is usually like the religious organization pushing the person out. And the Three of Swords, which is like heartbreak. And then the Knight of Swords, which is chaos. And it ends in the Six of Cups, which is like nostalgia and memories. And so they win the suit, or they win some sort of settlement. But this puts them in a very, and I think it probably already has, like you said, in a very odd position in their religion, or in their following, or in their
lifestyle.
It's one of those things where there are institutions that you just trust until that trust is broken, and then it kind of shatters everything you ever thought. So that's what I think is going on with them.
Oh man.
Let's see.
I have my phone upstairs, so it's not like I can even be like, "Hey, let's go on Twitter and see what's going on."
So they say the right wing is triggered by Bolton's disloyalty. Was he disloyal to Trump, or does Bolton feel as though Trump was disloyal to him, seeing as how he took his job away?
Well, see, here's the thing. My sister sent me a link earlier today with, frat boy, our KKK frat boy, white supremacist Tucker Carlson on Fox News bashing John Bolton. And I'm like, okay, you have to understand where Tucker Carlson comes from. I don't like the guy. I'm not defending him. All I'm saying is Tucker Carlson has always had, since Bolton was in the administration, has always wanted him out because of Bolton's American imperialistic, let's go get into everybody's country and overthrow everybody, because of his views. He's a freaking war hawk neocon. and that goes against what, you know, Carlson believes. So I can understand that, but I don't get why the other people that are of the persuasion that Bolton is would go out and say that he was disloyal to Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, Trump would have been smarter than to try to smear that man all over Twitter. I fired him, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like, do you remember when Bolton was like tweeting or texting into Fox and Friends that morning to clear the record that he was not fired, he resigned? Like
And
oh,
that
man.
picture showed was the people at Fox and Friends saying that Bolton's being disloyal.
Mm-hmm. That they were both being disloyal?
That Bolton was being disloyal to Trump.
Oh, it was Fox and Friends, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What's that guy's name? The younger guy, not the old guy. The younger guy that's always sitting on the right-hand side of the couch.
I definitely don't know.
The one that was trying to tell stories how he lived, how there's MS-13 in his neighborhood, but he stumbled and he couldn't remember the name of the gang that was in his neighborhood. I'm like, clown, you're making $25 million a year and you're trying to tell us that MS-13 is rolling around in your neighborhood? Get out of here. Like, I can't hear you with that.
Like Ethan Crenshaw or somebody.
Yeah, you know? Get out of here.
Oh.
You want me to ask if he was disloyal to Trump?
Well, I'm asking who's disloyal to who. I think it's, so I get 5 of wands. There's like some fighting here, right? And then there's the 9 of wands, which is the person who's done a lot of work, but they are of evil descent. So this would be Bolton, because we know Trump's not doing any work. And then there's the 3 of wands and the 3 of pentacles. So there was a need for money and a plan for money that took precedent over friendship. And it was not just, we need to attack Iran. We need a different sort of web of deceit. And this guy was not a part of it. Steve Bolton is just, let's attack, and that is not his name.
That's why I'm laughing. That's why I'm laughing, Johnny. Michael Bolton, Steve Bolton. What else do you call him?
Terry Bolton is not the guy to get it done. He is just the guy to feel his wishes. Like he has this, you know, raging, I won't say the other word, for attack Iran. And he was not part of the web. So he had to go. Besides, Trump never, ever wanted him. Back in the day, he made fun of his mustache.
He never liked the mustache.
No. And mind you, he didn't want him in the administration just because of that. Because this is how, you know, superficial Trump is. He didn't want the whole mustache guy in. So
he didn't want Felicia Bolton's mustache in there. He didn't want it in there. So it's all like this. It's all like mustache man. I'm getting that Bolton was more disloyal because he was looking to manipulate, get his own way.
He had his own plan, but he's not part of the web.
But yeah, he was manipulating to get his own thing, but he wasn't corrupt and self-dealing like the rest of them. He just wanted to just basically blow up the world. American imperialism, like take over everybody, you know? So
let's see.
What's
so
laughing
I've never seen this TV show. The carpool karaoke guy is not driving, and so it all raised a big stink online. James Corden isn't driving the car that they're sitting in singing. And so of course some people are boycotting and are outraged because they're professionally outraged. So is this going to be a big deal? Is it not going to be a big deal? Because Safety first.
Who cares? It's fun.
That's what I said, but it's a big deal apparently.
Oh, it's so fun. I don't get to watch it all the time. What you doing, Mom? You're just watching me? Are we going to make a cake like that tomorrow? Are you going to make me a cake like that? And then we're going to eat it all in one day? Let's see.
I don't see it being a big deal. I had 3 of Cups, collaboration, celebration. I get Justice, 9 of Wands, so the hoopla over it will balance out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
The 9 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Some people will, dash away because it sort of takes the allure out of it when you know he's not driving.
Mm-hmm.
But for some people, it doesn't matter. They're just watching it for the sing-along.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting the, hold on, let me try to get this. The heart, the moon, and the bouquet. No, people still love the show. It's there for entertainment. It's a happy, good time, a way to have fun. They don't care. They don't care.
Now, another TV show. The View. There was a co-host. I don't look at who it was because it doesn't really matter to the question. Who was told to act Republican, and so basically be the antagonist on the show, which made me think that sounds very reality showish. Like, don't go out there and be yourself. You have to go out there and amplify your Republicanism. And so I want to know, do they make people like Meghan McCain and Abby Huntsman and Jedediah Bila be more obnoxious?
No, Megan is obnoxious all on her own. No.
Because this person said that
I can't watch The View just because of her.
I don't watch it because of her.
I can't.
Mm-hmm. Like, she makes me tense. Like, I know something is going to happen just because she's sitting there.
Dude, and she's such a entitled brat, dude. I have never seen a woman of that age act like a 9-year-old brat.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, because Patty might take her to the mall and like, oh my god, I totally can't get the shoes I want because it's totally dumb, and I can't go to the prom like this. It's like, oh my god, shut her up. I can't.
That's because ain't nobody ever whooped her behind before.
Oh my god, I can't. And everything. My father, and it's like, dude, your father keeps Trump keeps trashing your father once a week. And you get pissed off about it, but then you turn around and defend him. Like, make up your schizophrenic mind.
And not to mention, your father was a prisoner of war who spent most of his career trying to get us into war. So calm down with my father, okay?
Oh my god, I can't with her. I can't. It's like nails on a chalkboard, dude. So what's the question, Johnny?
Do they make them amplify their conservatism?
Do they make them amplify their conservatism?
Because this person said that they were told to be more Republican. So basically, there's a contention in the conversation, and that builds ratings and all that type of stuff.
I'm getting that they've been told about a contract or with the ring in the middle for their job. Mm-hmm. They have to manipulate for the job as part of the contract.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting.
The chariot, the Hierophant, and the Star. This is you being basically the person for the company. Knight of Cups. This is a facade. 9 of Wands. This is you doing your job. Very amplified, though. This is not the Ace of Wands or the 2. This is all the way to the 9. The 10 is burden, so it's excluded. And then there's the 5 of Cups. This is regret. So it sort of builds you a persona online to be more of a radical than you are. So there is a little reality show magic with The View to where they make you become more Republican.
Then what's the point of having, what's her name, Joy? And what's the other lady, Sunny?
Mm-hmm.
You know, not, and based on my personal opinion, I don't see anybody on that panel that's a progressive. They're all basically conservative Democrats.
They are.
Maybe with the smallest margin for Joy. That's it. You know, like don't tip the boat too much. Don't lift the boat too much. You know, except Megan. Megan's way off on freaking La La Land over there.
They're more Hillary people than they are anybody else.
Yeah.
They're very conservative Democrat.
Yeah.
Which is very strange because they're very socially liberal.
Yes. Just don't
But
touch
they're very government-wise, they're very conservative.
Mm-hmm. Don't touch my money.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's like I was watching Bill Maher. He's the same way. He loves Hillary. He loves Donna Brazile, Nancy Pelosi. He likes the corporate Democrat thing.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nothing wrong with that, but that's what he likes. He's not really a Bernie Sanders guy.
Nope. Nope. I can't with
That's
these.
That's how they secure the interview too, though.
Yeah.
Because Hillary Clinton doesn't go very many places. She goes Rachel. She goes View. She doesn't go many places.
I'm going to say something very controversial. But I'm going to say it anyways. I don't think Hillary Clinton's people would even let her go on a show without getting the questions ahead of time, and she would never appear on a show that might push her buttons even a little bit or ask something that wasn't asked already.
They have
like,
to. Mm-hmm.
Like she's treated like royalty or the queen.
Yeah.
So
she gets the question
it's
beforehand because she never has to think about her answer when she's there. Exactly. It's like when they ask her, she's got it. So they told her beforehand.
Yeah, they told her beforehand. It has to be pre-selected by her PR people or her staff or whatever. I have never seen not one quote anchor, journalist, whatever, have a serious interview where they have pushed back on that woman. Not one.
You're definitely not going to get it on MSNBC. I like MSNBC and I like Rachel. And that's pretty much the only show on MSNBC I watch is Rachel. But even though I like Rachel, where you have to call a thing, she does the same thing. She does. She does the softball interview too.
She does the softball interviews. And you know how I've always thought that, and what really made it super, 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 super clear was Lawrence O'Donnell comes on right after the Rachel Maddow show, The Last Word with Lawrence O'Donnell. And he had done one segment on Pete Buttigieg, and he roasted his ass because he was showing all these things where Pete Buttigieg was giving speeches and basically coming out with Republican talking points.
Mm-hmm.
And he would run the clip, and then when that was done, he would be like, "Ladies and gentlemen, what Pete Buttigieg just said there is a lie," and like he freaking hammered him. And so, I guess the Pete Buttigieg campaign or his PR team sent a letter or something to Lawrence O'Donnell's show trying to take back what they said. And he rebuffed it. He's like, "No, this is what you said on my show. This is your letter. This is what was said. You're lying." The very next day, he got an interview at the Rachel Maddow show for softball questions.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't with that. I love how Rachel Maddow does her work to build the stories and tell you the background and tie it all together. But for that, I don't like it. I think it's a little bit underhanded and disingenuous to your audience. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion.
Because Seth Moulton, when he went on the Rachel Maddow show, she ate his lunch while he was sitting there because he was the one that went up against Nancy Pelosi, and you can't do that. So he got it. He got his butt handed to him.
She's there to preserve and protect the status quo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like you just went on Lawrence O'Donnell yesterday and got freaking roasted, and then you go to Rachel Maddow the next day and you get softball questions, you know, that you already know the answers to, and you can look polished and prepared, and it's all scripted, and that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
But I like Lawrence. He's pretty cool. So, anyways, I think we've rambled on long enough. Oh yeah, and Wendy Schneider is saying, which reminds me of something. AOC the other day had done a sit-down interview. I forget where it was. It was on MLK Day, I think. I believe. I could be wrong. Where she sat down and she was talking to these people at university for an interview, and she's like, no, we don't have a left in the party. She's like, there may be some Democrats in the Democratic Party, but the Democratic Party itself is not Democratic. They're center right. Dude, the establishment was lit up angry at that statement. Like, how dare you? You know, like, so can we read on that? Because I had read on her before, and it looks like she's looking to transform and change the party to move more towards public funding. You know, so
I did a reading on her, and I'm interested to see what you get.
What?
So AOC versus the DCCC is what the reading was. And it's the Democratic something, like
the Democratic National Committee.
There you go. No, it was not the DNC. It was the DCCC.
Oh, the Democratic, the one that funds them.
Yes.
The campaign something
and
or
so
other.
all of the Democrats have to pay dues to the DCCC. And so she says she's not paying dues. She's paid enough in the past, or something to that effect, to where she's raised enough money to cover her dues, basically, because that's pretty much all it is. They don't have to pay anything; they have to raise money. And so she says she's not going to participate anymore because what the DCCC says is you cannot support candidates who are running against incumbents.
Yes, so, that was not the DNC, not the DCCC.
Now the story says DCCC.
I had seen it on the Young Turks, and I had heard that it was the Democratic National Convention had set out a rule that they were going to ban any vendors who were helping insurgents go up against established people. So like if I was to want to go and run against, I don't know, what's her name in California, Dianne Feinstein, and I started getting vendors, and I started like winning a bunch of money from or raising a bunch of money from the community, and any of the vendors came to me, they would be blacklisted from any events hosted by the DNC.
So it's DCCC raising the money, and the DNC is basically the ones who are against her.
Yeah.
It still says DCCC. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so either way.
The reading I did was is this now going to be war against her? Because she's not supporting the establishment, which means when she starts running again for re-election, is this going to be a big deal against her?
Oh, they already propped up a corporatist against her, but yeah, let's see. I'm going to ask, how does the DNC feel about AOC? How does the DNC feel about AOC? How does the DNC feel about AOC? They want her to end and go away. How does the DNC feel about AOC? They want to cut her out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They want to cut her out from government, my friend. They want to get news that that she's ended and separated, and she's been cut out of government. They're against her. That's all I'm getting. Why? Because she opposes the status quo. Like, not rocket science. What are you getting?
I already did it. Oh, it's recorded, but it's the same thing basically. That, like, she still has support, like the grassroots support, but she can forget it with the Democrats though, because she came and she caused too much mess. Like That's what Obama said he was going to do, and he had to kind of fall in line too, because everybody says they're going to change Washington, then they get to Washington and feel like, realize it's not that easy.
Yep. And then she had made another comment that made them clutch their pearls like, oh my God, she said that. Oh, I do declare we are the DNC and we know better than the uninformed public. Like when she said, no, don't donate to the DNC, donate directly to the candidate. They lost their minds and here's the thing that I can't understand. When we go up for the convention, the Democratic convention, okay? I believe we have, correct me if I'm wrong, is it 753 super delegates? How many super delegates are there, Johnny?
I have no idea.
Let me see if I can Google it. Let me see. Oh, why can I type? Super delegates. Let's see. 15%. Okay, 15% of that. Let's see. How many do we have for 2020? Because there was that whole fight for reforming the DNC after 2016. Let me see. It doesn't give me an amount. Because there was that whole fight with the DNC. Okay, so in 2000 and the election of 2008, they only used 1/5 of the total number of delegates. Let me go back and do it this way. Total number of super delegates. Oh, no. Yeah, they voted to strip the super delegates of their power because of what happened in 2016. I think in 2016 there was like 700 and something, Johnny. I could be totally wrong. But here's the thing. Why do the super delegates, like they did in 2016, the super delegates are supposed to sit back and be neutral, meaning my state votes one way, the super delegates are supposed to be representative of the people's vote.
Of the electorate.
Well, 2016, they just kind of said, yeah, no, we've already promised before the first vote was cast which way we were going to go, and that's just the way it did. So they basically, the DNC used the super delegates as a tool to manipulate. Okay, I'm not even going to go there, so I don't want to get too controversial, but why do we have super delegates? Why? Like, why? Why do I have to go cast a vote and then it goes to some person that's not even in office? And I remember Naomi Kantz, who was a reporter for the Young Turks. She was part of the DNC reform committee to get them to reform. Oh, there were 437 delegates in 2016. Okay, I'm sorry. Not 700, 437. Half of those, I forget what percentage of those 437, Johnny, are lobbyists. Why the F does a lobbyist get to have power over my vote? See what I'm saying? You're not serving in office. You're a lobbyist that's paying money to the DNC to grease the wheels for your own company. So why do you get to overrule my vote to get your way? Like,
yeah, it definitely builds the case for electoral college going away, period. It's like if I cast a vote for anything, count that.
Count that.
Don't count it in a group and then send it to another person and then to another person. No, I already did the work here. So count that and be done with it.
Yeah. It's just ridiculous. I can't. So like the DNC is totally up in arms against AOC because she keeps blasting them. It's like, well, you mother effers are corrupt as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Corrupt as hell. You can't sit there and point the finger at Republicans when you're doing just as much dirty. I mean, at least they haven't sold out to Russia, but you know what I mean? They're still corrupt. So, yep. Oh man.
It just replaced Russia with Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Saudi Arabia, Israel with AIPAC. Oh my gosh. If you even mentioned AIPAC, you're an anti-Semite. It's like, no. They're lobbying our government for our government to sell them weapons so that they can genocide the Palestinians right next door in Gaza.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make me an anti-Semite? I don't like the Israelis. I just don't like Netanyahu, you know, like, so. Carla Rutherford. I believe that they try to reform the DNC of superdelegates for the elections this year. Because that was like a whole battle that went on, I think, for a year after the 2016 elections. Yeah, I've been bombarded by them too, asking for donations. I said, no, thank you. I will donate to my candidate of choice, not you. Pack sand. Pack sand. So what you want to read on? Let's see. What you want to read on, Johnny? Mom, what do you want me to read on? Okay. All right, Mom. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I wish I had my phone, Johnny, so we can look on the Twitter to see what's going on the Twitter.
I'm reading Google. Ain't nothing popping out, though.
Ain't nothing pop. You guys, what do you want us to read on?
I mean, the stuff that's there is the stuff we've already read on.
Ask if they're Johnny. I have to get my mom ice. Do you want to ask if they will get rid of the electoral college? Have you ever read on that?
Yeah, they won't.
God dang it!
A woman brings it up, so there is some woman who will be in a position of power, actually, who brings it up.
Who says,
it's probably Warren because she's brought it up already.
Yeah, you can't keep losing elections to the electoral college and then scream, "It's not fair." Fix it.
Yeah.
Fix it. Let me see. Will melanoma eventually divorce Trump? That's what Lori wants to know. Will melanoma eventually sue Trump? Hold on, Mom.
That's mean. Well, who should get money from that?
Her boyfriend at Tiffany Jewelry's.
Because what does she do for a living? Be best? Is that a job description?
Yeah.
No.
But an escort to who? Like, she's not, you can find somebody who's loosey-goosey to give it away. So, I mean, I'm just saying.
Thank you.
So let's see. Will she divorce? The orange one. So there's King of Cups here. So here is a sensitive man or man of emotion. There is the Queen of Swords. Crossed with the Page of Pentacles. So here is an agreement. Some piece of paper, some document, could be a marriage license. So let's see. 10 of Pentacles, there's the family, there's the legacy. 9 of Swords, there's some worry around it because the family, I mean, let's look at it this way. Even if Donald Trump gets reelected, serves a whole nother 4 years, doesn't get impeached, doesn't get slapped on the wrist, none of that, there's still a lot of anxiety going on around that family because everybody else in the world is also looking into them. And so impeachment trial and Senate trial was the least of his worries. When he gets out of office, he still has a whole plethora of garbage that's around him. And so now we have the Four of Wands. This is the household and the Emperor. That's the man. Okay, so I don't, well, let's keep going. The Moon and the Page of Pentacles, there's a commitment there that is a mystery. The Moon is like something you can see it, but you can't quite make it out, or you can hear it, but you can't quite understand it. It's not as coherent in its message, the Moon. So it's kind of like if there's a commitment there, nobody else understands how it's that strong. That's not their marriage. That's just a commitment to somebody. The Five of Swords is defeat. That's a word of warning. And the King of Wands, yeah, that's what I was looking for. So the Three of Wands, there's a new plan to move out and to move on with new opportunity. So there are 3 different men who popped up here, and none of them are Donald Trump. The closest we can get to Donald Trump is the Emperor, and he is sort of the man of the household, but this could be child support or alimony as well, because this in the 10 of Cups could be happy family. This is like a business arrangement. So that's where this card that says something about a document comes in. So this could be alimony, child support. And I know it's here in Florida, which is actually they moved to Florida, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So if, and I'm not saying he does, but if Barron has autism, then Donald Trump owes child support for the rest of his life. Not until he's just 18.
For the rest of his life.
The rest of his life here in Florida, because you're not considered a functioning adult, so you're not obligated to take care of yourself. And so he would owe child support for the rest of his life. So there is another business arrangement, but there are 2 guys here. One she loves, one she loves laying down. And so there is, and this could be the same guy. They're just in different roles. So there is another guy on the side, but she still has a contract with Donald Trump somehow or another. It didn't say divorce, but when I did his love reading, he is waiting on the opportunity to move on. So,
Trump?
Yes, there is already a girl on the side, and I got a business arrangement for her too, which means that he either is paying her rent or has her an apartment, or she's living in Trump Tower for free or something of that nature. But he sees her on the side.
Here's what I don't understand about that whole arrangement. Okay. You know, he's got the fragile ego of a I don't know, a freaking gnat. Okay. So he divorced his first wife because he was cheating on his first wife with his second wife, left the second wife because he was cheating on the second wife with the third wife.
Mm-hmm.
The mother of Tiffany Trump, was it her mom, Marla Maples or whoever, that he left her with nothing? I think he left her with $1 million because he found out that she was having an affair. Okay. So why is it okay all of a sudden that now when you're on the world stage, you're okay and you're totally cool with having this arrangement with your current wife, where you're leading your life, she's leading her life. You know, is it because she's done a good job of getting plastic surgery and liposuction and the upkeep, so she's still arm candy, but you could give two craps? But you would think even if that was found out, it would be a huge blow to his ego that, oh my God, his wife is cheating on him. You know what I mean?
I don't think, well, oddly enough, we can ask it. Does he know? Because this is not a trait of narcissism, is not self-awareness.
No.
And so I think that he may be under the impression that she just has security and not that she is involved with her security. Now, he can go gallivant because he's a man, and that's what they did back in the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
And so he left it, like I posted that clip of Rosie O'Donnell. He left the first wife, had an affair, left the second wife, had an affair, had kids both times. And so this is his MO. This is what he always does, and this is what he's doing now. I don't know if he knows about Melania, but I don't think that. Well, no, I can't say that. I don't, because he would care.
Mm-hmm. He would lose his effing mind.
He would care.
He would lose his mind. How dare you? I'm the best thing ever. Believe me, the best.
It's like, I'm 75 years old. I'm overweight. I can't do what I need to do. I have weird hair and orange skin. It's like,
I'm paying off porn stars, you know, to sleep with me.
But for
when
some
you just
reason,
having our kid, how dare you? Oh God!
Does he know?
Does he know Melania's having an affair? He's gotten some news or messaging about it. It's a sexual affair.
So here's the thing. Why doesn't he care? Because I get the same thing. I get the emperor. So he's seen as the guy in charge. Oddly enough, he's not seen as the king of swords or the fool. They see him as the guy in charge. So this again is more business arrangement than it is love. And then I get the 10 of cups. So this is supposed to be the happy family, or at the very least in the public happy family. This is the Empress. This is new life, new love, new future. King of Pentacles. This is a whole different guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the Three of Wands. This is like plans, and we move overseas. We get a house and a villa or in Paris somewhere or whatever. So if he knows, why doesn't he care?
And here's another thing. She wasn't even that good of a fashion model. She's not like, what's his face, Tom Brady's wife. What's her name? Oh God, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about, Tom Brady's wife.
Blake, isn't it Blake something?
No, it's not Blake. It's Giselle something.
Oh,
Giselle, or I'm like, why would you name your child after Giselle? Giselle, yeah, like a gazelle, Giselle, whatever. You know, she was never a supermodel. She was never the top of her. See what I'm saying? Like, just a newbie that he found that was like, hey, that one could use some decent work. Let me get her some kidneys on her chest, some liposuction.
So she was never really a model. She was an attempt at socialite.
Yes.
She came over here on a work visa initially,
and
like
then
1996.
Mm-hmm.
And she was trying to be a model, which I still don't say she was a model. I think she was just trying to get in that circle.
Yep.
So she can find her some man with means and she can leave the old life behind.
Yep.
And so then she comes back, ironically, on an Einstein visa that they reserve for people who are of stature, like Olympians and heads of state and heads of companies, not porn models. And so Then she comes back and she finds, oh God, Island Boy. And she hooks up with Donald Trump because of Island Boy. And she was never, ever modeling. She's never runway. And all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So,
like your traditional models. She was never, like your Victoria's Secrets fashion model, your Paris, that big fashion show in Paris. None of that. The only thing he got her to do was take off her clothes and do nude photos.
yeah.
That's as high as her career in modeling went. Nude photos, ridiculously unclassy nude photos of her dripping in diamonds on his jet before he lost that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just wondering, was she an escort at one point?
She was, and I hate to use the term because it sounds insulting, but I guess it is insulting because it's an insult. But she was a gold digger, like in the traditional sense of the word. Like all she wanted was a rich man. She didn't want anything else.
Nope. That girl was on a mission.
She got it.
Yeah, she got it. Well, you reap what you sow. Because you picked the trash out of the wrong barrel, lady. You know.
What is this? I still think they have. I think he. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy.
What?
I think he loves her, and that's why he doesn't care. Because when I look back on them two in public, and he crushed her spirit at the inauguration with that face that she made after he looked at her.
Well, she was all.
And yes, but when they go out in public and he grabs at her hand and she slaps it away, that's not the type of thing you think a Donald Trump will tolerate.
I know.
But it is, because she has a different kind of hold on him than the other two did.
I wonder what it is, though.
I get the world card, which is like big picture completion, and then I get 2 child cards here. So there is like the childhood, but this could be past, because they do have a past together since they met with Island Boy. He didn't meet Ivana that way. He didn't meet Marla that way. He met this one this way. And she probably sang the right tune and said the right things, not to mention she came along at a time in his life where he wasn't trying to be the playboy. Now he's trying to be the billionaire. And so he is a little more established, if you will. And then here she comes as eye candy. And so that ignites a passion here. And then he clings with the 4 of Pentacles to something that was seeded. So this is something from the past or something that he has put some time into. So I think he cherishes this relationship, but in his own way.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just can't see it, dude.
He's not a committed person, but he has feelings for this lady.
I think the only feelings he might have is she makes me look good.
And that's enough for him.
Yeah, it's that.
He is a narcissist.
Like, yeah, he doesn't even love his own kids. How would I expect him to love his own wife? I mean, come on, dude.
He compartmentalizes her attention in a different way.
Yeah. I mean, she had just had Baron and he was somewhere banging Stormy Daniels. You know, like, no. I tend to see it more as like she's a commodity, a possession. You know what I mean? That you're only there to make me look a certain way, you know? No. I don't feel sorry for her at all.
Oh, no, she gets no sympathy.
People are like, oh, compassion. Nope.
She nope. For them gold coins, now put it in your pocket and live with it.
Not from me. At his age, a companion. Yep. I've read on her and her relationships with his kids. It's not good.
No, Ivana or Vanka, whatever her name is.
Ivanka
She is on record as not liking her.
does not like her. Nope. Suspicious of her, whatever. Okay. I want to know, should we ask what does Obama think of the Donald, well, not Donald Trump, but like the administration? Like, what is his view as a former president? You know, because he has an understanding of everything that happens behind closed doors, going to the Situation Room, the intelligence, like all of it that we don't see. You know what I'm saying?
They're apparently making a big deal out of him saying that Donald Trump was a fascist.
He said that?
That's what some, let me see if I can find it.
I mean, I've been calling him a fascist since before he was elected. You know, like.
And Paula White is so gross.
Who?
Paula White.
Yeah, I read on that earlier. It looks like he has a fling going on with her. That is just freaking nasty.
She said all satanic pregnancies should miscarry.
Satanic pregnancies, huh?
Yes.
The hell of a
It's a
satanic
metaphor. She didn't mean it literally. It was a metaphor.
I'm so sick of these con artists hiding behind a freaking Bible.
I don't know where that freaking thing is. Who is Senator Kane? Is that the guy who ran with Hillary?
Oh, Tim McCain?
He said that. He said Obama called Trump a fascist during a phone call.
He is a goddamn fascist, dude. Call it what it is. I'm tired of people clutching their goddamn pearls when you have a freaking moron blasting getting ready to start World War III on Twitter. You know, like, enough.
Yeah, it's like, where's the lie?
Yeah. Seriously. Man. So how should I word that, Johnny? How does Obama feel about Trump's president or Trump's current situation? Or like, I want to know what Obama's thinking about the current situation, that the little pickle that Mango Mussolini got himself into.
Yeah, let's see. Because we haven't had an impeachment trial in a very long time. And Obama, wasn't he a constitutional lawyer or something like that?
Yep.
So yeah, he's up on his knowledge. Yep. And oddly enough, the day after the State of the Union is the anniversary for the Constitution, February 5th.
This freaking, did you hear that report where I think it's in that book, Stable Genius. I think that's where it was leaked or not leaked, but from the excerpts of that book, that they were trying to do a photo shoot in the Oval Office or whatever, or a video shoot in the Oval Office with Donald Trump reading the Constitution, and he kept struggling with it. And then he started getting pissed off and blaming people in the room for crap that had nothing with his struggle of trying to read the damn Constitution. And then he finally breaks out. He's like, it's like reading a in foreign language or something like that. It's like, yeah, dumbass.
Words?
Yeah. Like, God, this man.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, Teresa said she's reading that book now. I want to read that book, Stable Genius. It's like being a fly on the wall. Dear God.
Oh, did she win the Grammy? That's good.
Oh God, hold on. Bean! 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 Bean, what are you doing? Why are you screaming your head off? Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, it's okay. Come on. Come on, it's okay. It's okay. Benny, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble.
We're trying to get her to be an EGOT.
Are you okay? Come on. Come on, baby. You're not in trouble, baby. You're such a drama queen, Biddy. You're a drama queen. You want to go work in Broadway, Biddy? Huh? Want to go work in Broadway? Sorry, Johnny. What did you get? What did you get?
I forgot the question. What did I ask?
I wanted to know what Obama was thinking about the current situation with Mango.
Oh, yeah. He feels as though there's a loss coming. And there is no way around it or out of it. The magician here is the manipulation. This is also a person who can reveal secrets. And reason I say that is because I get the Page of Pentacles afterwards. So this is like documents or news about something. And then the sun. So there's illumination. And so there's going to be a loss and no way around it with the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So he feels as though things are awful, things are horrible, things are grotesque, but there's an inevitable loss to something. And this isn't predictive, so I don't want nobody turning cartwheels. I'm just saying he sees a loss coming from his standpoint, from what he knows, from his time, not just as a lawyer, not as a senator, but also as a president. He can see the light at the end of this tunnel. He knows where it's going.
Yeah. Basically getting the same thing. It's like his thoughts and also what he's hearing. Gossip that he's hearing. And I'm sure he knows people that are still on the inside. He still has people on the inside or people that he talks to that, you know, he hears things that we don't hear. He's seeing the edge of the cliff coming and the loss right here with the mountain and the mice. Like you said, he sees where this is going and it's not going to end well for the people on that side of the aisle, because he's got the mountain right here too. This is also a powerful enemy. So the people that blocked him that whole time and took away from him that whole time, it's like he's just sitting back and watching. He's like, you blocked me, and you know, this whole time that I've been trying to work with you for what, 6 years 6 years, because he was a two-term president. He had a Democratic House and Senate for 2 terms or for 2 years, and he's sitting there looking at this and like, that's who you're pledging your loyalty to. Like, it's almost like he's just waiting for them to just blow themselves up. You know what I mean? So
I just watched an old clip of Obama on the Jimmy Fallon show,
mm-hmm,
and they were doing the whole thank you note bit.
mm-hmm.
And he said, "Thank you to the Republicans who spent 8 years trying to replace me with a Republican." And then they showed a picture of Donald Trump. He says, "Now, how do you like me?"
Yep.
You
Yep.
got the guy that all the Republicans were never Trumpers, and then because he was a fool, then once he got in, they all jumped on the bandwagon.
And it's not just a fool, Johnny, a disgusting fool. The bottom of the barrel. Like they had to go crawl into the sewer to get that. And then prop it up as their leader. Get
He
out of
came
here.
out of that swamp.
Yep. It's like I don't even know, Johnny. It's like not even a swamp. It's like it's like you drained the swamp and filled it with raw sewage. You know, like it's that gross.
That's sometimes what's in the swamp.
Ugh. Ugh.
There is when I lived in Mississippi, there was a company that all of their trash water or sewage water or stuff that they like when they clean their docks and everything that was trash or everything that was wastewater is what it's called, was in a particular river. And of course they got to do that because there was no regulation. And so they can just dump it wherever. They don't have to take it off site and dump it and dispose of it properly. Same thing in Oklahoma with the they've had 700 earthquakes a year because of the fracking, because they get to leave the water in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dirty water, Republicans.
That's what I don't understand. That is what I don't understand about all of these Republican states. Deregulate everything. It's going to make my life better. Better business is going to be booming.
Mhm.
They've been falling for that propaganda for over 40 years.
Trickle down
Their lives don't
economics.
get better. Their lives don't get better. They're not millionaires. You go outside, your water's polluted, your air's polluted, your food's polluted, your children are going to school and the schools are freaking falling apart. You know what I mean? Like you might as well be eating lead paint at that point. Like you know,
On
and
purpose.
it's like, nope, we keep voting Republican because someday all of this deregulation is going to make my life better. It's like, I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Because they like Jesus.
Yes, because
That's
Jesus
how they
wants
get
you to drink polluted water.
Mm-hmm. Which is the sad part. It's like you call yourself religious, you call yourself a Christian, but you don't live Christian-like at all.
Nope. No, it's the new Christian, Johnny.
Mhm.
Bibles and guns. That's it. Because Jesus had a gun.
And when Obama said that, he had to go and apologize.
No,
which I wish he wouldn't have done, but I understood.
no. Mm-mm.
He said they leaned to their guns and their religion, and then they got upset.
No, see, and that's another thing that pisses me off about these centrist Democrats. You've been getting punched in the face by Mitch McConnell for the past 30-something years, and you bring a pillow to a knife fight.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Just stop. Stop bringing a freaking pillow. Fight back. Like, and I don't mean to say that to be divisive, but Jesus Christ, how many times do you have to get punched in the face before you're like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be making deals with Mitch McConnell. Maybe I shouldn't let them control the narrative all the times. You know?
I had this argument with someone, a video I did a long time ago on flat earthers, for people who believe that there is a flat earth. And someone in the comments was like, well, I'm a flat earther, and I believe that I believe that it's rude to just dismiss. There is another point of view, and we should have a conversation. And I'm like, well, here's the thing, though. I understand where you're coming from, because when you have a different point of view, yes, you want equal time. But when something is an established truth, I am not going to give equal time to someone who took their opinion out of someone else's opinion. You didn't take it out of a fact and then try to put in some other sort of point of view. You didn't say, like the whole Pluto bling planet thing. You didn't go that way. You said the earth is flat, and so I should now have I should now entertain a conversation with you because you feel as though it's flat when everybody else in the world says it's round. I'm not doing that.
Oh, my mom's right there. Say hi, Mom. Everybody's saying hi to you, Mom. Everybody's saying hi.
It's like, I'm not doing that.
I don't get it though, Johnny. That's like just being dumb on purpose.
Yes.
Like,
but they feel as though you should give me equal time because I have a different point of view.
Equal time meaning what? Okay, so just for you, I'm going to disregard science.
Yeah.
And fact.
Yeah.
And like science and logic and be like, let me entertain your idea because you're crazy. No. I'm sorry.
Just because I say so, you should entertain my no. And that's what I need Democrats to stop doing.
Yeah.
When a Republican comes and says there's no such thing as climate change because we still have weather, it's like, no, don't entertain that conversation. We need to stop at some point, stop having the debate whether it exists and then start having the debate on what to do about it.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not even that whole thing right there. That's a false equivalence. Mm-hmm. Weather is not the same as climate. Mm-mm. So just because a GOP snake like Ted Cruz can come out here and speak to you with a forked tongue, telling you about how the weather is great in Texas, even though they're getting hit with hurricanes in the Gulf Coast, bigger and bigger and bigger every year, and tell you, well, it's just bad weather, is completely disregarding the science and the data and the fact behind climate change. Like, it's bad weather. No, these are people.
Inhofe, who took the snowball into Congress, he said that it's still snow, so it cannot possibly be getting hotter.
Oh, here's what I don't understand, Johnny. All of these people, okay, so like there's now this huge thing which has been going on, I think, for a few years now, where ExxonMobil is in a world of trouble. The only reason that they're not having any legal consequences right now is because of the current administration, where they just, if they could directly come into your house and poison your water, they'd be happy to do it.
Yes, that's very true.
But ExxonMobil for years has been hiding and manipulating reports and paying off the EPA and other government institutions to suppress their own data for climate change, going back to the 70s, Johnny, to the 70s before I was born. So here's what I don't understand. Okay, you've made a few $100 billion on fossil fuels. Yes, you're destroying the planet. Why is the short-term gain more important than the long-term consequences? Because at the end of the day, you can't drink the oil. You can't eat the oil. You can't eat your money. You can't feed the oil to livestock so you can put food on the table. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me that what the hell? What the freaking hell? Like,
it sounds maybe oversimplified, but that's how greed works, though. Like, I need it right now. I need more of it right now.
You have more than you will be able to spend in 100 lifetimes.
And with all that money, you can't live on this earth still. You still have not figured out a way to go and terraform another planet.
No.
So where are you going to live?
Exactly. Where are you going to live? What are you going to eat? I hope you can eat your money and your oil, because that's what's going to be left.
That's all you're going to have left. And you need to be the one to know how to get it out of the ground.
No.
You're the executive sitting somewhere in a suit. You don't know how to work this machine.
Hell no. You think some fat ass at the top of the chain that's wiping his ass with $1,000 bills is going to have any clue on how to farm, how to get food, how to, till the soil or do any of that? No.
That's so interesting. Gongatero says she's not in here. No, she's not in here. They were saying that she says there is a psychic working on The Simpsons, but they don't know they're psychic. Because The Simpsons had all those predictive things about Donald Trump and the escalator and all these types of things.
I don't know. Yeah, I know about the escalator, him and Melania going down the golden escalator, and then it came up and everything. But Wasn't that one of the episodes later that he died?
Yeah.
I don't want him to die. Moose, come here. I don't want that part of the prediction to be true.
Mm-mm.
And then little Lisa became the president. Wasn't that what happened? He died and then Lisa became president.
Oh, mercy.
Oh, goodness, I'm pooped, you guys. It's 11:30 at night here. It's what? 12:30, 1:30, like 2:30 where you're at, right, Johnny?
1:30. I'm in the Panhandle, so I'm on Central Time.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm pooped. I'm going to call it a night, you guys.
Me too.
Thank you so much for being here. It was fun while it started and then it totally derailed, but that's fun too.
And yet 501 people stayed to listen to it.
Listen to two people philosophize about crazy stuff, but
Queen's Tarot did a live stream 3 hours ago, it says.
yeah, I caught that. It was like short. I think she accidentally okay, yeah, boy. I think she accidentally cut her live stream off or something.
Oh.
But yeah, it was short. It was really, really short. It was like she was talking and then poof, it was gone. So, alrighty, you guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you on my next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Gonna close out the chat.